See, we actually had two trigger.
There's no... Oh my god, you drew another perfect card.
What's the crack, guys? My name is Metherz, and today we're going to bring you my Dragonic Overlord at the End deck. If you've watched our 230 pack opening, you'll know that I didn't pull a single The End in 230 packs, which was unbelievably saddening, but luckily I was able to initially craft 3 and more recently be able to craft the 4th, so that's why I'm actually able to bring you this deck profile today. So we'll start off with the grade 1s, and the most thing that requires explanations are grade 2s, because the grade 2s show the most variance across different decks, but I'll get into that when we do. So grade 1s, you have Barry for Perfect Guard, 100% needed in a meta where MLB is prevalent. There's also, you'll see occasionally see a Perfect Riser, so you'll want to stop those crits, putting you to 5 or 6 damage, which is the sole purpose of Perfect Guards. Then you have Gojo. Gojo is just a hand filter, so you tap it, ditch a card, draw a card, trying to search for the End in Overlord. It makes your first turn, if you go first, really efficient, because obviously you can't attack if you go first, but at least you're now one card further into your deck just by ditching a card and drawing a card. Bars there just to help columns. It notably makes 16k with Tejas, meaning you can hit 11k Vanguards with ease without worrying about the 5k plus to its power after you deal damage to it. And then you've got 20k with Burning Horn, and then most importantly you have 21k with Archdragon. And next is Ermo. Ermo is like the workhorse and MVP of the deck because it allows you to filter your hand so much. Usually it's your first target for Conroe. Obviously you've drawn it, then you usually resort back to your Barry, but there are some situations where you might go into Hate Meal, but usually first pick is Ermo, second pick is Barry. Then lastly in grade 1s you have Salamander, Hate Meal Salamander. Hate Meal Salamander is there for sniping grade 1s, especially useful against the MLB matchup, because if MLB doesn't have a booster, it just swings 12, unless they want to proc their ability again, but usually they won't because they'll be trying to keep grade 2s for blockers in the front row. But as a result, you have MLB constantly hitting 12k if you're able to keep on pinging a booster, which means if you're on cross-ridden on the End, they always need a trigger in order to hit you. So it just makes the matchup a wee bit easier. Honestly, the End is all about beating MLB. Every single card here, in a way, is picked for the MLB matchup. Grade 2s, and we'll still have 4 Berserk Dragon. This is, again, obviously to remove grade 2s in order for you to hit the Vanguard a wee bit easier. It's also used to remove boosters, i.e. more specifically the one behind MLB. Tejas, again, you can use it in other matchups like Spike Brothers or something like that, but again it's mainly there for the and the Kagero Mirror match. Actually, it's actually really useful in the Kagero Mirror match, but it's there also just to snipe Wingo Brave in the back row if you go second, and you're able to hit Brave without proccing any other abilities. Then you have Belcosti, the deck, who's just your counter charger on hit to Vanguard. You use quite a lot of counterblast in this deck. You got Conroe, you got Berserk Dragon, you got Overlord. The Overlord you don't typically use all that often unless it comes in. It does come up every so often where you're really trying to, say your opponent's on 5 damage, they got 2 grade 2 blockers in the front row, you only have an Overlord column and then your Vanguard column. At that point it's really useful to use because you can just get rid of the front row and you have 2 attacks in the Vanguard, meaning if the opponent doesn't have 2 PGs, you've basically won the game at that point. And then lastly, obviously you have the End. So getting 1 or 2 counter charges a game is really useful and it just makes it eases the pressure up on your resources a bit. Then lastly is Burning Horn. It's just a 12k attacker. It's good against 11k Vanguard Zone, it's good against MLB. Where you usually see a disparity between different decks is you'll see Nahalem not used a lot, and you'll also occasionally see Nahalem's just a grade 2 10k vanilla, and then the other card you see is Shriken, who's a grade 2 10k, and it's restricted on Vanguard and you can't get rid of it, but whenever you ride upon it with a grade 3, you give the grade 3 10k, sorry 5k and a crit. Striking is used particularly in the MLB matchup, but I think Burning Horns not only good in an MLB matchup because you're hitting 12 to 12, but also good against other matchups where they're like Vanguard's 11k and you don't have any grade 1s, which happens quite a lot. Though in this deck you do have a lot of draw with the 9 draw triggers and then the end. But Burning Horn is really useful. I don't run the Hallam because again, in order to hit across Ridden Card or MLB, you need a booster. Don't particularly want to rely on boosters all that often. So yeah, that's my reasoning for running Burning Horn over in Hallam and Striking. Grade 3s for Overlord, already gone over that. It's just needed just to make sure you hit as many as possible before you go into the end to ensure your 13k base. Archdragon's 13k attacker, good in the MLB matchup, good against the Mirror match and the Shadow Paladin matchup, because again it doesn't need a booster. Waterfall, honestly Waterfall is interchangeable with Blockade. I prefer Waterfall because it hits better numbers. It hits, it can hit cross-ridden cards, it can hit MLB just by attacking it, and then obviously if say for example you can rear guard into Vanguard first, they then get a defensive, you can then use Waterfall's second skill to ditch a grade 3 and it gains 10k, so you're still hitting, still putting pressure on the opponent. And then lastly is obviously the end. Him getting the draw 2 is amazing. You can cycle through your deck so much quicker. Searching for those perfect guards, and obviously your grade 2s and grade 1s. But it's a really solid deck, I really like it. I'm not so sure if I think I might actually like it more MLB than MLB, because I feel like MLB, once you get it, it's a very simple way to play the game. Just swing at Vanguard and just consistently deny perfect guards and resources by keeping up 3 damage or keeping it at 4 damage. So I think I prefer Overlord over it, and I think it does beat the MLB, quite consistently. And yeah, that's the deck profile, and I really hope you enjoy the game that's coming up now.
The police?
Probably a VP farmer.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what UCC them was. I don't feel like Tejas is important in this matchup.
Nah, even if it's real D police, it's probably Enigman, and there's no like starter to.
Yeah. There is Laurel, but he comes in later. He's not played straight away.
I think they normally use Worker Pod Saturday if they're VP farming, so maybe it's.
Maybe. Oh, he's actually an actual player. Where is my little arrow? Let's get rid of Tejas, or no, Tejas could actually be useful because he's probably playing like a Grandeur guy who's an 8k grade 2, so he could actually kill that. He could trade for that. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Oh, just draw another one, sweet. Good shite from Dave. I mean, he will be playing like 8k grade 2 because they don't have any other cards to play. There we go. Speak to the devil. He's taking his time, isn't he?
The place is just like worse MLB, isn't it?
Yep. Well, there's Laurel. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm going to 4. That's a yikes.
That is a yikes.
That is a yikes. Oh, so we got confirmed cross, right, at least? What we are gonna do... Play Tejas here. Berserk here. It doesn't matter which one we kill. We'll do it this way around.
And then just go to battle.
Yeah, trade Tejas into that. Berserk and swing.
Yep.
And hope they get a heal. Or a perfect guard. Perfect guard would be lovely. Perfect guard and a heal? Is that asking for too much?
Yeah.
No, that's a shame. Got nothing. Well, you've only gone and wasted it, you loser. You, because we need a perfect guard. No. Grade 2 though. The slight problem is if he's able to clear this, he could just kill us right now. Oh dear. We might just lose. We need to get it. We've got 2 tries to get a heal. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Two out.
Yep. Go on. Hey! Oh. He actually does it. The mad lad does it. Now, to be fair on me, I haven't seen any perfect guards, so I deserve that. I think we killed 3 grandeurs, so you shouldn't have any more for a while. And we just top deck DOTE. Isn't that great?
Huh, that is pretty great. That's not great.
That's alright, he doesn't get to heal. And we'll be doing it for the draws anyway, because we kind of have to.
Okay.
Oh. Because I need perfect cards. There's 2.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
And if we get 2 triggers, we hit. See if we actually get 2 triggers.
There's no... Oh my god, you drew another perfect card.
We hit.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's like the highest roll ever.
Oh my god, he doesn't have...
They give up.
Oh my god.
I was sick.
What was that game?
What a great game to record.
Oh.